Hello, this short webinar is titled Separation of Church and State, Part 10, Fear-mongering to Gain and Maintain Power. Well, fear-mongering or scaremongering or scare tactics is an interesting definition. It's the use of fear to influence the opinions and actions of others towards some specific end. The feared object or subject is sometimes exaggerated, and the pattern of fear-mongering is usually one of repetition in order to continuously reinforce the intended effects of this tactic. For instance, in this particular topic of separation of church and state and where religious freedom exists in the public domain, an attitude of fear-mongering might say this: we must enforce a secular state without God at all costs. To even allow God back into the conversation would be to move toward establishing a Christian Taliban or a Christian theocracy, or etc., etc. You hear it all the time. In fact, this quote came from a recent article. Absolutely no. Politics and religion need to be separated. The U.S. would have a theocracy, and we know what happens in countries which adopts religious rule. Iran for one. Well, frankly, this is a scare tactic. We're led to believe that any Christian heritage of the U.S. that might be discussed in public schools or in the public square will move the U.S. toward a Christian theocracy that's no different than an Islamic theocracy. And then this is just false. These are misdirects designed to maintain the status quo, designed to keep certain people in power, and to keep from the people's mind, that is the citizens, that there are universal standards of character to be lived up to. Additionally, remember that secular humanism is a religion, and that no system of belief is values neutral. Every system of belief has values associated with it. So the need is to be honest about it and openly discuss which values the country was founded on and how they compare to other values of other countries or groups, and having an intelligent and informed discussion on these things. That's the whole goal of the resource of uscivicstraining.org. We explore what kind of societal structures work best. We explore systems of government, including the U.S. constitutional republic, secular democracy, Islamic theocracy, and even the possibility that a Christian theocracy, is it real, does it exist, or is it a red herring? We even put them out on a chart so that you can explore systems of government side by side. We do all this so that you can be informed and help inform others so that these scare tactics won't apply to you, and that this fear-mongering won't keep us from the public debate that we need and the restoration of constitutional principles. After all, it's Thomas Jefferson that said this: if a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. I hope this has given you some food for thought. My name's Craig Seibert. Thanks for listening.